And good afternoon, everybody. Welcome on in. I'm your gracious host, Dave Allgood. Along with me, Chief Meteorologist Melissa Fry, wonderful co-host who's sore from working out.
I did this tiny little workout. We had that story about Netflix and Nike. They came together.
Yeah, the story we did.
We did it. Yeah, so I thought, oh, I'll check it out. They're apparently good videos because I can barely walk. Yeah.
So she's a little slow on the weather wall, that's why. We got some great stories for you today. Some to inspire. The woman who fosters some kids, why she says she's responding to the need. That's coming up in the All Good News.
Also, we've been talking about starting off the New Year ride and exercising with those New Year's resolutions. Today, we'll talk about making it a habit. That's the key. You can do it one day, but making it a habit.
Yeah, life's all consistency and good habits, right?
Yes.
Because everybody associates habits with bad, but there's good habits, and if you get those habits, And so, so you started working out, and you'll be walking a little slowly, but I think that's awesome. You gonna keep it up?
Well, I try to work out regularly. Yeah. That's not a new thing, but
all right. Weather cloudy with a chance of moose.
We have a moose on the camera. So I want to show you the sunset, but I also have to show you this moose because right in the field across from the station from our weather camera, a large bull moose. Jackie Purcell is spotting this on her way into work today, and you can see, he's got a big rack there.
Artist Vincent van Gogh didn't live to see how famous he'd become, but a New York artist is learning to enjoy his fame at age 76 thanks to a friend who struggled like Van Gogh. Nancy Chen introduces us to Scott Kahn, who's finding success after years of hard work. Melissa, it's a reality. There are a lot of children who, by no fault of their own, are in foster care here in Alaska. The not-so-good news is that there are more foster children than families to host them.
Yeah, but the good news is you're about to meet two people who love making a difference in foster kids' lives. Here's today's All Good News.
Rocky said it best. If I can change and you can change, everybody can change.
It feels good to help these little kids out, you know?
This is Simi, pretty good boxer and also foster parent. Why does he do it?
Just to give back, you know, seeing too many kids out there getting into trouble and stuff.
Let's back up. You see, today I was doing a story here at the Lake Otis YMCA on this lady, Michelle Appel.
Have you ever started a thing where you thought this would be like, oh, I can do this? Let me help out a little bit. And then it sucks you in, like becomes a part of everything that you do. That's what foster care was.
Fostering. It brought her in and just couldn't let her go. Today she's with 6 of her 14 foster children. Yes, I said 14.
I love it. I love it.
It started simply enough for Michelle and her husband 15 years ago, and it blossomed into 2 houses and giving these kids a chance.
More importantly, you have them now. You have them at this moment. At this moment, you can make the difference in their lives. That's why it's a giving thing versus a taking thing.
So as she guides them in the gym here today, it's not just the gym. Her kids have been on excursions, hikes, and even vacations in Hawaii, all for one reason only.
They're just learning. You're watching them go from being really having no skills as far as being able to be sociable out in the world. Like they don't know how to handle their feelings because they've had a lot of neglect or they've had a lot of abuse or they've had...
Learning. Oh, and these hugs, they're real. So back to Simi. One of Michelle's fosters now used to live with Simi. It was a wonderful, surprising gym reunion.
Good? How you been? Well, I used to work with him when he was little, you know, and been through a lot.
Both Michelle and Simi will tell you there's not enough foster families for all the kids in need here in Anchorage.
But when you give them stability and you give them the opportunity for growth, they grow. They all grow.
So it's not about getting knocked down, but how many times you get back up. What's your advice to him now? Still.
Stay out of trouble. Stay in school. Stay in school and you can be whatever you want to be. Yeah. Just keep working. Work hard. Have a good attitude.
And that's the All Good News.
Love to see that smile there on her face.
Yeah.
If you think you would like to become a licensed foster home, you do need to be at least 21, have adequate financial resources to support the household independent of the monthly foster care reimbursements, and pass a background check, just to name a few.
Yeah, Melissa, there's several steps involved, obviously, for the safety of the children. And the easiest way to find out more about fostering is to head to the Alaska Department of Family and Community Services website. It's dfcs.alaska.gov, and just search fostering. All the information's there at your fingertips. So,
yeah, different families can, help out in different ways, whether it's just respite care for an hour or two, or a day or two, or having them in your home.
Yeah,
for a while.
just if you can get your house license, it helps out so much because there's so many kids that are waiting and in need. And thanks to Michelle and also Simi for their time. All right.
Temperatures will start to drop at that point, back into the teens during the day, single digits overnight. And then we do have a chance for a little light snow Sunday into Monday, but just like the past couple of storms we've seen, nothing too significant. So a little dusting, not expecting much more than that.
Yeah, well, we've had, what, 3 weeks now since the big storms?
In the first half of December, it was one after the other, and now we've had a nice little break.
Yeah, it's been really nice. All right, thanks a lot, Melissa. All right, staying busy and taking care of others, a woman shares joy through her talent. Remember that song, Midnight at the Oasis? Put your camel to bed. Come on, you know the song I'm talking about. There's a hotel in Saudi Arabia where you can do just that in style. The Tate Man offers a special service just for camels. Owners can leave their ungulates at their hotel to get pampered for about $100. Camels enjoy room and board, including fodder and barley. For a little extra, they can get milk. How about that? There are also vets to check over the animal, and security. The hotel also has rooms for peoples. Yep. A dog in Detroit is safe thanks to the U.S. Coast Guard. On New Year's Eve, crew members were checking ice conditions on the Detroit River when they saw the dog in the icy water, trying to swim, bless his heart. According to the Detroit Free Press, a crew member put on a dry suit, crawled out in the ice, tethered her, and then she was pulled to safety and some warm blankets. She's now at the Detroit Animal Care and Control. If no one claims her, one of the crew members is interested in adopting her. Good for them. Niagara Falls is blue. The famous destination was lit up in support of Damar Hamlin, the 24-year-old Buffalo Bills safety who collapsed Monday during a game, suffering a cardiac arrest. He's in critical condition at the Cincinnati hospital, but today the team said he was showing signs of improvement. Good news. Niagara Parks tweeted, "Our collective thoughts are with him, his family, his team, and the city of Buffalo." All right, composting good for the garden and the landfill, and the graveyard. New rules in New York give people an extra option when they die. Plus, Melissa, she's gonna have a look at our forecast, and who knows, maybe a moose. That's up next.